Everyone, I'm Keychain. Today we have update 7.1.0. In this event, there's two new cards. There's a new feature called the Imperial University, which I cannot find. And we've got a new 50% event. So, since I can't find the Imperial University, I've searched everywhere. We'll go check out the new cards. But before I get started, I want to talk about the Amazon App Store. And I have a new deal up right now for 25% off the 50,000 coin bundle. So it's $375 for $500 for the Amazon coins. And this is for the US Amazon App Store. So if you're not in the US, sorry, it's not a deal that I have at the moment, but maybe in the future. Okay, now getting into the new guards. Let's scroll down and take a look. So the first new guard is Donna, and she's an infantry guard. So when they're leading a march, troop defense plus 5%. So it's a percent, which is decent because the higher your stats, the higher the percentage goes. The other thing is infantry damage received minus 2%. So damage is a good thing. And then she's a strength-based guard. First ability. Chance to remove negative effects, and if your troops are under a blessing effect, the skill damage is increased by 7%. That seems pretty decent. And then you've got troop damage by 11%. When the number of troops remaining is higher than 30%, the damage dealt by your own troops is increased by 11%, and the damage received by your own troops is reduced by 5.5%. So one of the things that this kind of jumps out at me is like, it's really strong, but it seems really strong for defense. Like, and I could be wrong here, but having her on the wall, like, the amount of troops that you have remaining is always going to be higher than 30% if you're a big castle. Like, unless you're getting close to the end of being zeroed, like, this seems like a really strong defensive ability. And then reduces your guard infantry damage received by 11%. And this last one is it's heavy duty 2, but it grants the blocking effect, damage received, increasing survivability, blah, blah, blah. And it's supporting and protecting other units to decrease the probability of death of cavalry and distance troops. Greatly increases your troop power when you have surviving infantry troops on the battlefield. So this just screams mixed march to me. Like, you want it's like upgraded and an Aramis. You're going to want like 40-50% infantry and the rest cavalry or distance, and these are gonna just decimate the enemy. So we'll see how these guards work, but it seems right now like they seem pretty good. The next one is Bella, and Bella has been to the plastic surgeon to get some lip injections, it looks like. Just joking, but yeah, she's I don't know who they modeled this character off of, but it seems familiar. But I couldn't off the top of my head remember or picture who it's modeled after. Okay, getting into her abilities. She's got the same stuff over here, except for she's intelligence based, but she has the same, damage reduction and the strategist. The fourth ability is the same, where they greatly protect or decrease the probability of your cavalry and distance dying. First ability, Deadly Lure. Okay, so your troops have a 50% chance of dealing extra damage to the enemy troops each round, and gives out the blessing effect. So that's one of the things that we saw in the other guards kit is if they're under a blessing effect, they do extra. So she's the one that gives blessing. And then she's got critical hit chance. And your troops have 80% chance to deal extra damage, and removes negative effects. So both of these guards have a chance to remove negative effects on your troops. She also has dodge. So I absolutely love guards that have crit and dodge because those are huge RNG swings. And I think that's fun. Some people hate the RNG, but I like that, sometimes the results are different, and that you can hope for a crit or a dodge and really go for that. The other thing I almost forgot is their special ability talents. So she increases your health by 1,000%. It's called White Widow. And then this guard increases your chance. She's Black Widow. So Donna's the Black Widow, Bella's the White Widow, and she increases your defense by 1,000% for an hour. And then as you upgrade, it reduces the cooldown, increases duration, etc., etc. That's it for these two guards. I mean, they look good so far. The other thing that I haven't tested yet is they both show up in the recruitment section here. So they're supposed to be in here. Let me know if you did any summoning or recruiting and you end up getting them. But I'm saving my banners until a quest appears for them. So there's nothing in the quest yet. I'm hoping that it'll pop up in here either tonight or later today. The other thing we don't know yet is inside of the Harvest Festival. So this is kind of a jump ahead, but actually, no, we'll just cover it now because Imperial University, I can't find. I searched every single building. I can't find it. I searched the events. I can't find any mention of an event for Imperial University. I searched the event center. I can't find anything about Imperial University. I just can't find it. There were no upgrades to Spirit Mines. There were no upgrades to Gems. There was no upgrade to Pirate Showdown. So no free-to-play stuff that I could find. Looking in the store, I didn't find anything here. I didn't find anything additional in here. And I didn't find anything additional in here. So I didn't find any free-to-play boost bonuses or anything at all. If you guys find something that I missed, let me know. But for now, just I can't find anything. So, okay, getting into the 50% event, the quests that go with it are the Harvest Festival. And today we've got Coat of Arms, Build Your Estate, which I've already done, and then Recharge Rewards. Daily challenges are the same. So exchanging in the munitions, doing construction, spending stamina, those type things. Now getting into the Harvest season, I normally cover the free store first, and then I cover the festival shop or the pay/quest reward store, but I want to cover this one first because I don't know about you guys, but jumping right out at me is this sun badge. And it says used to enlist guards in the limited time recruitment event. All right, so there's no mention of that, but you can buy these items. I'm guessing there's going to be a new type of recruitment event. In the most recent studio feedback, they mentioned that there was an event in development with a higher drop rate of S tier guards. And I'm guessing that's what this is. So I'm guessing that we will use sun badges to increase our chances at recruiting S tier guards. And we'll see how that goes. Like, do you get to choose the amount of sun badges to increase your percent? Do you use sun badges on their own and you use 10 badges for a summon? Do you have to use 50 badges for a summon? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the number here, the 130, so 13 of these, so 130 sun badges, that is the same as if I was doing a ×5 summon over here. So I'm guessing that you need 30 to do a single recruit, or you need 130 to do 5 times recruits. So who knows what the percentage will be. It would be nice if the percentage was really high, like 25%, but I'm going to guess it's more like 15. Hopefully it's at least 15, but we'll see. So getting back into the festival shop, most of the things look the same in here. We've got, marquee badges, aristocrat badges, all of the support items. Of course, we've always got speed ups and other materials. Scrolling all the way down, it looks like the Valkyrie Curiosities are the most on sale item. So if you don't have that yet, that's a pretty good deal. High seas curiosities are the most expensive thing right now at 125. Title coat of arms are down to 50. That's pretty decent. If you don't have your coat of arms yet, I think I might pick up some of those. What else? We've got the enchanted airship are at 25 of these little apples. Illuminated guard weapons, 25 apples, and then Sea King elixirs, 20 apples for a single elixir. That's super expensive, especially considering that the drop rate I had was like one scroll in 50 of the elixirs. So I mean that's about 1,000 to get one scroll, which we'll see if that lines up with the prices down below. And they don't even have the new Sea King available, this 50% event. You can't even buy it. So you can't use your event currency to get that. The best you can do is use it to get the silver dragon pieces that you need so that you're ready for Sea King. And then intensity gears, level 4 and 5. Level 6 still hasn't returned. So they realized how good of a deal that was and they removed it. So, that part's sad. I always buy the advanced teleports. Don't forget on research and training day to buy these buffs. If you forget about things like this, just buy them early. They're 5-day buffs, so the chances are pretty high that they're not going to expire before the end, unless research or training day is like at the very end, which you could potentially miss it, but you will gain the benefits of that beforehand. Okay, going into the Autumn Fair store. So the Autumn Fair store is the free-to-play store. The everything that you gather, these little pumpkin fruit baskets, is going to be free to play. So it's killing threats, gathering resources from inside of your castle, all of those type things. And there's resources in here, speed ups, Bloodtooth elixirs if you need them. Any of these other things, Kingmaker, Fire Demon, or Sky Gold, if you do need those, this is a great place to get them. Phantom Scrolls if you're still catching up, and Earth Coat of Arms, same thing. And then the materials. So I always buy the random teleports. I buy all of the materials. I buy the VIP points, and then these other things. I try and get back to the intensity gears, but I usually buy those last after the materials, just because you can spend a lot of event currency buying all the level 3 gears, and it doesn't amount to much. But again, every little bit helps. So it is what it is. The other thing is, I've heard again from comments and from Discord that the higher numbered kingdoms got skipped for the 50% buff in the store. So that would be this, the one-time construction boost, and over here this construction boost for the actual why it's called a reduction event is this buff. And they didn't get that. So I don't know if the cutoff is still 584, if the cutoff, is still jumped to 684 or what happened. But it's really, I understand that it's frustrating for these new kingdoms because of the inconsistency. So sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. Like, how do you plan when you have no idea when or if you're going to get the 50% event? So I get it, guys, and there's nothing I can do to help. Just hope that voice your opinion and your concern on the main Discord. Send in complaints if you don't like it, and maybe you'll be heard. Okay, so now I'm going to do some of my own upgrades. Let's look at what it is. The only thing I have to do today, I already did some estate building. I just sped through a bunch of like hospitals and smaller buildings to try and get them up to 43. Is coat of arms. So I'll increase some coat of arms real quick, and then that'll be it for this video. I think I'm going to increase I'm going to do a basic title, and I can only do one. So for now, super short video. Let's see how much of the materials we get. And what we might see is that if I'm really close to another tier, that I will buy the materials I need. So I will not be going farther because look, I landed just about dead on top of a reward tier. So 7.7 million. I went over by 4,086. That's absolutely perfect. So I'm going to stop there. Short and sweet video. That's it for this one. Be on the lookout for more videos this week. As soon as I get information on the Imperial University, I'll do a video. As soon as I get information on the Sun Badges and the new summoning event, I'll do a video. I'll try and share on any information that I get and help you figure out what's worth it, what's not, where do you find these things, all of that stuff. So, all right, that's it. Thank you for watching. Remember to hit the like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I'll see you in the next video.